Chef José Andrés is a culinary innovator. He's a wizard in the kitchen. His love of food started as a young boy when he was growing up in Spain.
And now, as a naturalized citizen of the United States, José is using food to make an impact across the globe. Take a look. Food is José Andrés' superpower. For the past 12 years, his company has had a singular mission to change the world through the power of food.
We activate the food community in America or anywhere around the world with one simple mission: let's feed the people in need.
When a disaster strikes across the globe, José and his World Central Kitchen are often among the first to arrive onto the scene, as was the case in 2021 in New Orleans after Hurricane Ida.
We'll always love to be at the very beginning so we can have a very quick reaction. Food cannot wait.
During the COVID-19 pandemic, the World Central Kitchen brought thousands of restaurants and farmers to the table to fight food insecurity.
Because of this initiative that have started in the South Bronx, we have been able to rehire 65 of our employees. Did not have to lay not one off.
Most recently, José and his team have been stationed in Ukraine, where they have served nearly 170 million meals to those affected by the war.
Are you good? Yeah.
This chef, entrepreneur, dad, and humanitarian has made Time Magazine's 100 Most Influential People list twice and was awarded the National Humanities Medal from President Barack Obama.
Big problems, actually, they have very simple solutions. Cooks, what do? We start cooking and we start feeding. You see, we can do it when we all come together.
Now José will be honored at the George H.W. Bush Points of Light Awards. Points of Light was one of my grandfather's most cherished nonprofits that continues to shine a light on everyday heroes. Heroes like José Andrés. José, you are one of our heroes. And what we love is that you've had this superpower, cooking. I mean, I've known you for almost 20 years, and we would come into your restaurants. But that wasn't enough just to create these cool restaurants for people to go to. How did you decide that you wanted to do more?
Listen, I always said that cooks like me, we cook for a few. But then at the same time, if you think about it, we have the talent to be able to cook for the many. What if we all come together? And in emergencies like this one, we are able to bring everybody that knows how to cook. Every restaurant, every food truck, every catering company, arenas, baseball stadiums. In the most difficult hour, we activate what is already in front of us, and we start feeding or bringing water. We don't only cook. What we create are systems of distribution. I was in the last one in Fort Mayor. The only way to get to Pine Island was helicopters. Why? The bridges were broken. Sunnyvale Island, helicopter. Why? The bridges were broken. It's not only about the cooking, but then it's putting smart ways to adapt to every situation. That's how we began.
Well, some of it seems really daunting, quite frankly, because I feel like everyone watches and says, I'd love to help. I mean, we donate to the World Food Kitchen because we know where the money's going. But for you to take on something so big and massive, you've been in Ukraine, you've been, like you just said, in Florida, you were in New Orleans, you went to Puerto Rico. When there's something, there you are. I mean, you mobilize like that.
Yeah, I am one person. World Central Kitchen is a family of, at this point, of thousands of people in Ukraine. We reach 175 million meals, more than 500 restaurants. During the pandemic in the States, we were doing millions of meals a day. We mobilized 3,500 restaurants. Food is a very powerful way used to bring people together, but also food in an emergency is something like we need to be taking more seriously.
Not just those MREs, not like something you can, like a candy bar or a protein bar.
Remember what happened in Katrina? We had thousands of Americans from Low 9, from different parts of New Orleans. They were in the Superdome 4 days without food and water. You know that the Superdome is only 0.7 miles away from the main food warehouses that feed New Orleans. The only thing we had to do was go in there, pick up the food. You know what an arena is? Everybody is confused. Everybody thinks it's a place for sports and music. No, it's a gigantic restaurant that entertains with the sports. Nobody was supposed to be hungry. In the last hurricane, last September, we were cooking in front of the Superdome And for me, it was great to see that this time I was not watching the images from the comfort of my house, but was hundreds, if not thousands, of cooks and people taking action to make sure that nobody will be hungry.
We know you have 3 kind of grown girls. Did they ever help go on the road with you?
Obviously, they are, young ladies growing up. My second, for example, Inez, who she's right now in university, she came with me to Poland. I was going into Ukraine, and I said, hey, you stay here. I'm like, Daddy, you keep telling me that if we want to be part of the solutions of the world, we need to know about the problems. I'm going with you in Ukraine. So I went to Lviv. My wife found out. I got in trouble with my wife. But what is very amazing is to see not only my daughter, but every time I go to these moments in America, around the world, in the worst moments of humanity, the best of humans show up. It's about people helping people. And I'm very lucky because I've seen first person that is a lot of goodness, a lot of empathy. With our organization, we allow a lot of people not to be people looking from their sofa, but to say, I want to be part of the solution.
We want to be part of it. We're coming.
Amen.
Jose,
Amen.
Thank you.
You can learn more about the World Central Kitchen at HodaandJenna.com. Jose's got a podcast. He's got a new show coming in December.
We'll probably see him again.
We'll see you again.
We love you, Jose.